Hi all, welcome. This is Elim Kiganjani and I'm Mr. Zanga. In this session, we are going to solve questions related to quadratic equations, trigonometric equations, which are in the form of a cosine theta plus b sine theta equals to c. In our last discussion, you remember that we said that the question with this form, we either use t substitution method, or you modify actually this equation to be in the form of r cosine theta plus or minus alpha equals to c, or r sine theta plus or minus alpha equals to c. So by using t substitution, cosine x, this is 1 minus t square over 1 plus t square, and sine x, this is actually 2t over 1 plus t square. Mind you, t here will be tan x over 2. So to proceed solving the question, we'll be having 1 minus t square over 1 plus t square plus 2t over 1 plus t square. This is equal to 2. You multiply by 1 plus t square both sides. So when you multiply by 1 plus t square, eventually we'll be getting 1 minus t square plus 2t equals to 2 plus 2t square. Collecting like terms, you'll be having 5t square minus 2t minus 1 equals to 0. So in our hand now we have quadratic equation, which we have to solve it, and upon solving the question, you get t equals to 0.6899 or negative 0.2899 as well. But t equals to tan x over 2. So I'll be having x over 2 will be tan inverse of 0.6899, or x over 2 will be tan inverse of negative 0.2899. So tan inverse of these numbers, 0.6899, you get 34. So x over 2 is 34.60, or 180 plus 34.60, or 214.60. And also x over 2 will be tan inverse of negative 0.2899. So you are either in second quadrant, which is 163 degrees, 0.83, or the fourth quadrant, which will be 343.83. And mind you, we are looking for x, so we have to multiply by 2 throughout, and multiplying by 2, so 34.60 multiplied by 2, x is 69.2 degree. Then you have 214, multiply by 2 will be more than 360, no need of it. Then you have 2 times 163.83 you'll be having 327.660 degrees. So that is solution for the question in our hand, dear students. The question was, find the value of x being given 3 cosine x plus sine x plus 2 equals to plus sine x equals to 2, sorry. Jumping to the second question, and with this question we are going to use now, we are going to use the other approach. So the question is, solve the equation. The question says solve the equation 5 cosine x minus 2 sine x equals to 2, and this is valid for negative 180 degrees less or equal to x, and x is less or equal to 180 degrees. So this equation we are going to use, we are going to make sure that we simplify it to the form of r cosine x plus alpha. So what we do, I'll be taking now 5 cosine x minus 2x minus 2 sine x, 2 sine x. I'll equate this with r cosine x plus alpha. You open the bracket to be having 5 cosine x minus 2 sine x. Eventually this will be r cosine x cosine alpha minus r sine x sine x sine alpha. When you compare, you have r cosine x equals to 5 and r sine sine alpha, and here r sine alpha equals to 2. From these two, when you square them, taking r cosine alpha square plus r sine alpha square, this is going to be 5 square plus 2 square. So you have r square will be actually I'll be just going to r directly, will be 25 plus 4, and that is square root of 29. Finding alpha, so taking r sine alpha divided by r cosine alpha, this is going to be equal to 2 over 5, which is equal to tan alpha. So we'll be finding acute angle corresponding to alpha shift tan 0.4. We have alpha 21.8 degrees. So we can say now that 5 cosine x minus 2 sine x, this is equal to square root of 29 cosine of x plus 21.8 degree, and this is going to be equal to the other side value, which is 2. So I'll be having cosine x plus 21.8 degree. This is equal to 2 over square root of 29. So 2 divided by square root of 29, you get 0.371. Shift cosine, so we get actually xc plus 21.8 degree. This is equal to 68. But also remember that 68.2. Remember the interval we were given. We were given interval from negative 180 to positive 180. So cosine is positive actually in the first quadrant, and it is negative in the second quadrant. So the only angle we get here is now 68.2 minus 21.8. We get xc equals to 46.4 degrees. And the negative angle corresponding to this, if I have to sketch it here, so this is the angle, which is 46.4 degrees. So the angle corresponding to this angle in the other side, here is the angle, of course, 46.4 degrees. So the negative angle corresponding to this angle, you'll be taking you'll be taking 180 minus 46.4. So we'll be getting negative. So I'll be saying O negative 133.60 degrees. So that is solution for the question in our hand, dear students. We managed to solve 2 questions by using 2 different approaches. And this is actually a revision of what we did yesterday. So the secret with mastering mathematics, you only solve as many questions as possible. Continue solving many questions so that you're going to master questions which will be coming from this topic. Until next time, see you in the next video.